This is called, Thank God the Palsy Philosopher Never Owned a Gun. Inspired by the movie The Joker, Joaquin Phoenix was brilliant in it. A great movie about mental illness and being bullied. Funding is cut off for this character played by Joaquin. Arthur is his name. It's not easy for him to get his 7 different medications. Arthur is a clown trying to make a living. He gets the shit kicked out of him by a few times by some teenagers and then by some adults. And a fellow clown gives him a gun. Over 40 years, I went through some strange experiences, and for a second I thought I should have a gun. But then I thought from the Bible, thou shalt not kill. And thought God wanted us to love one another, but not kill one another. In the real world, not everybody is your brother and your sister. Protection, a piece, a rod, a heater, a gap. Having cerebral palsy in my 20s, I thought for a second, should I get something like this? Would it be comforting? I've had physical pain almost every day of my life. Throw in the factor that I'm gay, and not everybody loves gay people. If people make you feel alienated, like a freak, you can get depressed and say, hell with it. And it does not matter in the end at all. I'm sure the CIA, FBI, cops, and people who have served our country in the military would say anybody in society can break or snap. 31 years ago, I had a Reliant K car. My brother went out and he used it. My brother stayed at a friend's and someone borrowed it to get some beers. He went to Scott's Liquor and he said he used the N-word, stole the car while it was running. And my brother came back the next day, and the guy came back 3 or 4 days later, and he didn't have my car. He also was married to the manager of my apartments. So I went over to his condo, and I couldn't get up the stairs. And I hit on the window, and his kids opened it up, and I yelled at him to come out. And he didn't come out. And I've never gotten that angry in my life before. And if I would have had a gun, who knows, 31 years ago, I might have snapped. They found the car a few days later, and it had been 600 miles had been on it, and they had found that crack was in it. Pieces of crack. And I'm just so thankful because I've never gotten that mad, and I've gotten forgiven over people who have threatened me in my life to do worse things to me, and I always forgave them. A person from my past said once that people with cerebral palsy should have guns for protection. And I said, what about Down syndrome? And he said, no, not that. I thought, well, that's really stupid, because to say comments like that, you don't know how a person, if they're disabled or not, what their mental state is and how they've been teased, or if they've been accepted by society. So I thought that was kind of stupid. This movie, The Joker, is a great movie about mental illness. And it makes me think, well, I hate all kinds of masks, really. And clowns have never made me laugh at all. Usually they make me rather sad. But we all wear masks in this life. It would be nice if we could all wear masks of love and peace and understanding and compassion. If you like my video, like my others, please share.